Our journey begins on a small blue world. We call it Earth. It is our home, a beautiful oasis of life in the vast darkness of space. From here, we look up at the stars and dream of traveling among them. Imagine climbing aboard a spaceship. The engines roar to life. A powerful force pushes you back into your seat. You are leaving everything you have ever known behind. The ground rushes away. The blue sky turns to black. Soon, Earth looks like a bright marble hanging in the empty dark. You are now a traveler in the cosmos, an explorer of worlds beyond your own. Floating in the quiet of space, you see our planet in a new way. There are no borders drawn on the land. You see swirling white clouds, deep blue oceans, and green and brown continents. It is a single, connected world. Looking away from Earth, you see the sun. It is a star, just like the billions of others in our galaxy. But this one is ours. It gives us warmth and light, making life on Earth possible. The moon, our constant companion, is a silent, cratered world. It was our first step away from home, a stepping stone to the rest of the solar system. As our ship travels farther, the Earth gets smaller and smaller. It becomes just another point of light, like the other planets. The sun's family of worlds awaits us. We are on a great adventure, a journey to the very edge of our solar system. This is a trip that takes more than just powerful engines. It takes curiosity. It takes a desire to understand our place in the universe. We are following the path of spacecraft we sent before, like Voyager. They were our robotic eyes and ears, sending back pictures of amazing places we could only dream of visiting. The darkness between the planets is not truly empty. It is filled with tiny dust particles and the solar wind, a stream of particles flowing from the sun. Our ship is a tiny vessel on a giant cosmic ocean. The scale of everything is hard to comprehend. Every point of light is a destination, a story waiting to be told. Our journey is just beginning, but we have already learned something important. We are small, but our ability to explore and understand is vast. The cosmos invites us to come and see what wonders it holds. Our first major stop on this cosmic tour is the red planet Mars. It is a world of rusty dust and giant sleeping volcanoes. Mars looks like a desert, but it is a cold desert. We see the deep canyons carved by ancient rivers. We see the polar ice caps, made of frozen water and carbon dioxide. Did life ever exist here? Could it exist here again? These are the questions that drive us to explore Mars. It is a world that was once more like Earth. Understanding what happened to Mars might help us protect our own planet. It is a cosmic neighbor with a story to tell. Leaving Mars behind, we travel deeper into the solar system. The journey takes a long time. Our next stop is the king of the planets, Jupiter. It is a giant made of gas, so big that all the other planets could fit inside it. Jupiter has no solid surface to land on. It is a world of swirling clouds and powerful storms. The most famous storm is the Great Red Spot. It is a hurricane that has been raging for hundreds of years. It is wider than our entire planet. Jupiter is like a mini solar system, with dozens of moons orbiting it. Some, like Europa, might have liquid water oceans under their icy shells. Next, we visit the jewel of the solar system, Saturn. What makes Saturn so beautiful are its rings. They look solid from afar, but they are not. They are made of countless small pieces of ice and rock. Each piece is orbiting the planet like a tiny moon. The rings stretch out for thousands of miles, but they are incredibly thin. Saturn is also a gas giant, much like Jupiter, but it is less dense. It is so light that it would float in a bathtub if you could find one big enough. Its many moons are also fascinating, like Titan, which has a thick atmosphere and lakes of liquid methane. These planets are not just points of light in our sky. They are worlds with their own personalities and their own secrets. Mars is the historian, telling us about planetary change. Jupiter is the powerful king, showing us the scale and force of the cosmos. Saturn is the artist, displaying the beauty that can be found in gravity and ice. Each one we pass is another chapter in the story of our solar system. Seeing them up close fills us with a sense of wonder. It reminds us that our universe is full of incredible and diverse places waiting to be explored. As we leave the familiar inner planets behind, the true size of our solar system becomes clear. The distances are almost too big to imagine. We measure them not in miles or kilometers, but in astronomical units, or AU. 1 AU is the distance from the Earth to the Sun, about 93 million miles. Mars is about 1.5 AU from the Sun. Jupiter is more than 5 AU away. Saturn is nearly 10 AU from the Sun. Our spaceship has to travel for years to cross these huge empty spaces. It is a long and lonely journey through the dark. The light from our sun gets weaker and weaker the farther we go. The sun, which fills our sky on Earth, shrinks to a very bright star. The warmth it provides disappears, and the cold of deep space takes over. Time itself feels different out here. Days and years are concepts tied to a planet's spin and orbit. Out here, in the void between worlds, time is marked only by the slow progress of our ship. We are crossing an ocean of nothingness that is vaster than any ocean on Earth. It is a journey that requires patience and a deep sense of purpose. To travel these distances, we need incredible speed, but even at thousands of miles per hour, the journey takes decades. The Voyager spacecraft, launched in the 1970s, have been traveling for over 40 years and have only just reached the edge of the sun's influence. This shows us the scale we are dealing with. Our solar system is mostly empty space. The planets, as big as they are just tiny islands in a colossal sea of black. Understanding this scale is key to understanding our place in the cosmos. We are inhabitants of a very small part of a very large neighborhood. This vast emptiness is also what makes the journey so important. It challenges our technology and our spirit. We have to build spaceships that can survive for decades in the harsh environment of space. We have to find ways to communicate across billions of miles. The challenges of deep space exploration push us to be smarter and more creative. The long road to the edge of the solar system is not just a physical journey. It is a journey of human ingenuity. It is a test of our determination to reach out and touch the unknown, no matter how far away it is. Finally, after a very long voyage, we reach the frontier of our solar system. Here, we find Pluto. For a long time, we called it the ninth planet. Now we know it is something different and more exciting. It is the largest object in a new region of space called the Kuiper Belt. Pluto is a small, frozen world. It is so far from the sun that its surface is colder than we can imagine. But it is not a dead world. Our New Horizons spacecraft showed us that Pluto has giant mountains made of water ice. It has vast plains of frozen nitrogen and even a thin, blue atmosphere. Pluto is not alone out here in the cold and the dark. It is part of the Kuiper Belt, a huge ring of icy objects that orbit the sun beyond Neptune. Think of it as a second asteroid belt, but much, much larger. It is filled with trillions of frozen bodies, leftovers from the formation of our solar system 4.5 billion years ago. These are the building blocks of planets that never quite came together. Each one is a time capsule, holding secrets about how our solar system was born. Exploring the Kuiper Belt is like cosmic archaeology. The Kuiper Belt marks the beginning of the true edge of our solar system. The sun is just a distant, bright star from here. Its gravity is still in charge, but it is weak. The objects in this belt move very slowly in their long orbits around the sun. Some are small, like comets, while others, like Pluto, Eris, and Makemake, are large enough to be called dwarf planets. This is a realm of cosmic fossils. By studying them, we can piece together the story of our own origins. We can learn about the raw materials that eventually formed Earth and everything on it, including us. So why do we make this long journey? Why explore the solar system? We do it because we are human. It is in our nature to explore, to ask what is over the next hill, or in this case, beyond the next planet. Exploration drives innovation and inspires the next generation of scientists and dreamers. By understanding other worlds, we understand our own world better. The search for life, the study of different climates, and the story of planetary evolution all teach us valuable lessons. Our journey to the edge of the solar system is more than an adventure. It is a journey of self-discovery for all of humanity.